All right, welcome in. So today I'm going to discuss briefly some of the recent news and recent changes that have come out with the National Association of Realtors pertaining to agent compensation and agent commission. Um, so there are really two key things that are impacting home sellers and home buyers going forward. Now, these changes are slated to take place in mid-July, and you might see other information come out going towards that. But here's what we know today. First and foremost, the buyer brokerage compensation will no longer be able to be listed and marketed in the multiple listing service. So that means a listing agent or a listing brokerage, when they put a house on the market, they cannot offer a specified compensation to the buyer's agent. Now, that doesn't mean the seller cannot pay a compensation to the buyer's agent. It just means that it will become a negotiated piece of the purchase contract. So going forward, expect to see the purchase contract come in with, an offer to compensate the buyer's agent, and then the seller can choose to do that, or they can choose not to do that, or they can choose to, negotiate somewhere in between. That is totally up to them. And the other portion will be the buyer representation agreement. So going forward, agents that are associated with the NAR and their local MLS, which is most agents currently, they will be required to have a buyer representation agreement in place with their buyer clients. That agreement will outline the duties and responsibilities of the agent, as well as that of the buyer, and any compensation that might occur between the buyer and their agent. So those are the two main changes that pertain to those who are buying or selling homes in going forward. So for those who have a house on the market now or are getting to list their house, let me know. Let's talk about how we can strategize with these changes. And same thing for the buyer clients, the buyers that are out there searching for a home. Let's discuss how this will affect you. It won't take place for a few more months, but we can discuss what that means. So that's the big news, the big headlines. I wanted to put this video out to kind of explain it from our perspective, as I think it's a little bit different than what a lot of the other news headlines are stating, especially if you don't dive in and read deeper into it. But that should be a pretty quick and simple explanation. And like I said, let's talk more detail and strategize about it going forward for those who are looking to buy or sell a home.